Welcome to our Flowlens CRM MRP introduction. Today, we're going to discuss companies. Once we've logged in to Flowlens CRM, our dashboard opens, and we covered that in our previous video. To jump to the Companies tab, we got the drop-down menu. So we've got companies, addresses, contacts, and marketing lists. So we'll just click on Companies. By default, we have the search criteria at the top of the section here. So we can search by keyword, company type, which is a configurable setting within settings, by country, by the Flowlens point of contact, by a customer contact, by its GDPR consent obtained for our European clients, and marketing preference consent, or the date they were created. We can add a new company really straightforward from here. Of course, we can do that during the addition of an inquiry or a sales lead, which we'll cover in future examples. I'll just click onto an existing company to show you around the data that's stored by a company. So we've clicked into the company information for ABC Furniture. In doing so, it's given us our key base details here. And if we'd completed all of this data, we'd have its account reference, their sales account and VAT details, purchase account, VAT details, depending on whether they're a customer or a supplier. We'd also have all their contact details, so name, phone number, fax number, website, email. We'd added notes when we created them. They would be all to view here. And it also has a record of recent activity. So all sales interactions, all purchase interactions if it was a supplier. We also have these tabs within the record of the company. So this is on the overview. So on addresses, we have just one address for ABC Furniture, but should they have a second or third, or indeed hundreds of delivery addresses, we could have them all entered here. We have the contacts tab. So fundamentally, a contact is an individual within the company of ABC Furniture. So we have 3 team members that we're aware of within ABC Furniture. If I've just spoken to somebody new, I can quite simply go add a contact here, search for a name. So I actually spoke to someone called Helen, and we'll just add her. Add her in if I had her email or her phone number. If I'd obtained GDPR consent, which doesn't really matter for Australia, I can just create the contact and add her to the contacts. And then we also have inquiries. So any inquiries that this company have made within our Flowlens are stored here. You'll notice these really nice tiles across the top of the screen that give us information on whether it's been converted, our inquiry is converted to a sales lead, whether it's open, whether it's closed, or whether we've converted it to a service. Again, we can search and filter this. So as we build up history of dealing with this company, we might be able to want to filter them on dates converted or the reason for closing, or perhaps the referral source for them. We also have leads. So inquiries gives us that initial cold call kind of contact, and then we can move them through the process into a sales lead. Once we're in our sales lead, and we'll cover that more in a future session, we can actually have stages of that lead to manage our sales pipeline. We also have sales quotes. So again, here we can see that we've done one quote for ABC Furniture, and we've got the tiles giving us information and a really easy, quick heads up of whether it's been accepted, and if so, what the total was of that. If we'd actually proceeded to make their quote into an order, we'd have the information here. If they were a supplier, we'd have purchase orders. If we've done service jobs, we'd have service quotes and actual services. We've got invoice information, credit notes, assets that are assigned to them. We'll again explain more about that in a future recording. We'd have any tasks or interactions that we've recorded for this customer, and any emails we've sent. One of the really cool features with Flowlens is that we can attach this email to our messaging from our email provider, and a copy of the email will be stored on the client record. We can also have forms where we collect data required for sales information or purchase, and we could have uploaded a reaction or documentation or any piece of information we need to store within the company file. That's pretty much it for companies. We also have lists of their addresses, so we can come and look at company addresses straight out and export that to PDF, CSV, or Excel should we need to. We can again look at that in terms of contacts, so the individuals within our organisations, so that we can again export those or search for them and identify the kind of people we need to contact and speak to. And we can also create marketing lists from our companies in order to move forward with the business. Thanks very much for your time today. We'll look forward to showing you the inquiries features in Flowlens in our next video.